Hello Pisces, how's it going? It is time for your reading. My name is Kelly. I'll be doing the read here. How's things going? Hope everything is going okay. You know, actually, I wanted to pull a couple Kipper cards here first. So let's do that and see what's going on. All right, what's going on here with Pisces? Okay, so you got the community, huh? The community is a good card. You know, it can talk about, the public around you. Getting out into the public. Maybe networking with people around you in your community. Yeah. Okay. What else? Mature man. Okay. Now this could be representing us Pisces, and this doesn't necessarily have to be a man either. This is talking about stability and experience and wisdom, and wisdom, experience, stability. Yeah, this is probably. This is maturity as well. Yeah, it's about being mature and being respected. So that could be us. What else? Oh, you got great fortune. Dang. I wonder what the runes are going to say. So, this is like one of the most positive cards in the deck. It's talking about some sort of abundance. That's heading towards you. Some sort of emotional fulfillment. But it also talks about that your efforts here within the community can turn into something that's incredibly rewarding. I like it. Let's pull some runes and see what else. See what they know. There they are. Can't lose my runes. All right, so what's going on with Pisces? Jera. Okay, wait a second here. Let's get these down here. All right. Jera. Jera is a cycle. It's like, it reminds me of a washing machine. Doesn't it look like it? It kind of does, right? Yeah. This is, some sort of a cycle. I can't really, Jera means a lot of things. So that, I need to get more runes around it to really be able to honestly tell you a little bit more. Yeah. What else? Perthro. Oh, now that is interesting. Perthro talks about secrets or something hidden, and it's in reverse, but it's touching Jera, which is a cycle, which means flipping. Let's get another rune out. Dang. I've been pulling reads out that I've never really kind of, pulled before, like double this and double that. Well, today we got double Jera. They're not touching each other though, but there's still something really here significant because it's talking about some sort of, something is unfolding, okay? This this cup here could be actually in between two Jera here. Could be talking about like a sudden type of luck. Okay, it could be unexpected windfalls. Look at this. You got great fortune right here. Wow. There's something here. There's a secret factor to this double Jera here. And it could actually be some sort of unexpected, something unexpected. Great fortune right here. What else? Interesting. Isa. Okay, Isa is this is like the advice here. It's saying to hold steady and wait. Okay. Yeah, don't force anything. Okay, don't force any breakthrough, and don't try to guess the hidden variables either. Okay, of whatever's going on. And I kind of like Isa here too, you guys, because it talks about, ice preserves things. So, yeah, something here is being preserved in ice, which is kind of like good, really. If something is protected. Yeah, I feel that something is protected. And I also feel that this is like telling you to, like I said, don't try to second guess any variables and just hold steady, be patient. Wow, I wonder what is going on. This is interesting. What else? Wow, Fehu. Wow, Fehu Pisces is money. This is money. This is good health. The meaning of Fehu is moving cattle. So, this is kind of like mobile wealth, some sort of vital energy, here. Things are tied to, this Fehu here is tied to this Jera right here. It's talking about right timing. When the time is right. See this ice here? The ice has to melt, and you can't force it to melt either. So this is talking about, right timing. And money. There's going to be some sort of, this is talking about material wealth. I don't know. It's kind of funny. This looks like some sort of windfall. So, especially since it's in reverse and it's in between these two Jeras, which is a cycle. It flips it. What else is going on with Pisces? Fehu. Wow, look at that, Pisces. See Fehu here in reverse? Now this is dipping into somebody else's energy, but like I say, these runes are always ours as well. So, and Fehu in reverse is telling you to make sure and take care of yourself too, okay? Being self-reliant is very important right now. Um, and whoever this other person is that is in your energy, you know, I feel that they're losing money or they're not well. They're either losing money or they're not well, or both. Yeah. Okay, so you have Menez. Okay, well, you know, at least with Menez, I feel that this person doesn't really want any conflicts or anything. I feel that this person could be isolated. This talks about isolation. You know, it can. Uh-huh. It can also talk about this person not having a fit about this Fehu here in reverse. You know, this person could be handling things this person could be handling things maturely, you know, although they're losing some sort of resource or money or health. Thoracisus in reverse. Okay, so, you know, this person has a really deep inner conflict going on, okay? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this person. I've been picking up a lot of, you know, the past few days, you know, somebody in your energy that isn't really all too happy. But this is pointing to, you know, someone who doesn't want to have any, this person doesn't want to have any arguments or fights. I don't feel that they do, but they're kind of backed into a corner and they feel totally defenseless. Okay, so this person could lash out, but most likely they won't because of this rune right here. And what else? Harasses us again. And this is our protection, Pisces, okay? Thoracisis is protection. So, you know, we are definitely protected here. And this, whatever this, cycle is protected. You know, we may have to stand up here because, you know, that's a thorn. We're definitely protected. I feel that this is talking about our protection, along with this Isa. Yeah, let's pull some cards and see what else. What's going on with Pisces? The Hanged Man. Look at this. The Hanged Man's in reverse. You see that rune there? That is Awaz. That is the death rune. This is a new beginning, and this is talking about cutting some sort of something about not being stuck anymore. I just don't feel like this is like cutting the tie of being stuck or in suspension. Maybe you've been suspended or something. Because when it's in the upright, you're kind of like suspended here, and you can see things from a different point of view. But when it's in reverse, it's like you see things how it is, and you can just the feeling of being suspended or you know, some sort of a sacrifice. This is talking about a breakthrough, I feel. Yeah. It could be talking about waiting. See, it kind of aligns over here with Isa. What else is going on with Pisces? We got the Hermit. The Hermit. And look at that. Isa again. Yeah. And so, you know, Pisces, the Hermit is talking about being self-reliant. Like I said, I feel that we really need to concentrate on being self-reliant right now. Yeah. I feel this is us standing firm on what we know that is true. Yeah. So, you know, this is using your own wisdom to see, you know, to see your way through and using your intuition. Let's get one more card. Could be also like going within, you know, right now, you know. And you got the Fool. The Fool talks about a new beginning. It does. The Fool talks about a new beginning. Look at the bottom of the deck. You got the Sun and the Four of Wands. I mean, dang. So, you know, Pisces, this is looking like a really good read here. You know, this is some sort of a new journey, you know. It's a totally clean slate. Something new is... You're stepping into some sort of a new path, a new journey, a new cycle. You got it here twice. This is anchoring yourself deeply into your own wisdom right here with this Hermit, using your intuition. Wow, I like that. Let's pull some more cards. If I can find one, here we go. I got so many. What else is going on with Pisces? So next week I'm going to take you guys down to San Francisco and we're going to do some readings down there. So that'll be kind of something to look forward to. Maybe we'll do the reading in Golden Gate Park or something next to the Golden Gate Bridge. And I don't know how many of you guys have been to San Francisco, but it's a beautiful town. I don't really like it down there because there's a lot of homeless and it's not really my type of town. But yeah, I have a doctor's appointment, so I'll be going down this week to see the doctor. All right, so what's going on with Pisces? All your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Let's get one more. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. All right, you guys. You want me to pull one of these oracle cards? I guess I can do that. I like these Mystic Forest cards here. What's going on with Pisces? Participate. Don't confuse intention with entitlement. The entitlement to demand from the world leaves you with nothing. The world is rich and so are you, Pisces. I like it. Yeah, just don't try to force nothing and, you know. The spirit of life. Remember, you are never alone. The spirit of life is with you. The world takes care of you. Allow yourself to rest in this realization and feel the lightness in you. I like it. Let's get one more. Rejuvenate yourself. Know your limits and allow them to guide you. Limitations can teach you to take better care of yourself. You have full permission to rest and say no. All right, Pisces? All right, you guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed that reading. And if you haven't, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys again tomorrow. All right, Pisces. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.